Oh, the housing market in 5 to 10 years. Oh, the situation in Korea has driven me nuts. It's just driving me nuts. Okay, over the 5 to 10 years, many people have tried to make money, to save money to buy houses. So, for example, a lot of my friends were saving money for 5 years, about like quarter million won to buy a house. And what happened was, over 5 years, the house price went up by $500,000. So what is this? What is going on? Yeah, I mean, it's quite driving me nuts. So there is definitely a overflow of houses, but the problem is many people are not really buying the houses to live, but they are buying houses as sort of a way to save their asset, which is just which which might explode the real estate market in the near future. Yeah, so the biggest change in Korea over housing is housing became an investment. It was not investment back then, but now it is a way of investment, not a place to live, which is tragic. And I hope that this situation would be resolved under some politicians' policies. Hopefully, okay. Over the 20 years, there definitely has been a very big change in terms of the way and methods that people buy groceries and stuff. So let me begin with the past. In the past, I remember going to a market with my mom. I had to pick up all the groceries like individually. For example, I had to go to the vegetable store and pick up like green onions and like leeks and onions and some tomatoes and stuff. And I after that I had to go to like some butcher shop to pick up meat. But let's think about it now. Right. Okay. A couple of days ago, I went to market and finished my shopping at once. I didn't really need to go to all the grocery shopping like individually because the market supermarket sells everything. I can just finish up the shopping at once. So it's very convenient and it's not a hassle to go on a grocery shopping. And you know, because of the coronavirus pandemic, I try to avoid the crowd, so I can order everything with coupon or like SSG market. For example, like if I need some ramen noodle, like I can just order and they will just deliver it the day after, which is crazy, which is very convenient. But I'm kind of concerned about just the package. But anyway, shopping nowadays is very convenient and I don't need to do any hassle and I can finish shopping just at once. That's the biggest change in the shopping industry. Okay, the technology in the past and now, and I think I need to talk about the cell phone industry. In the past, my cell phone was just a old gadget which I only use for calling people or texting people. But my cell phone, I cannot live without my cell phone nowadays. Cell phone became smartphone, and cell phone does everything for me. Like for example, browsing the internet, buying things, and storing my Bitcoin and my cryptocurrency, or doing my banking. So, cell phone, like back in the days, I wasn't really like relying on the cell phone too much. Like I could just borrow my friend's cell phone to make a quick call to my parents, or I could just use a calling booth. But nowadays, cell phone isn't just about calling somebody, right? It's just everything. If I lose my cell phone, actually, I think I'll be screwed. So over the 10 years, there were many big changes in other industries, for example, like cars and construction or other sectors. But cell phone, definitely. Like Samsung and Apple, they are making banks. Like cell phone does everything for you nowadays, right? Even I was practicing for this OPIC test by using cell phone YouTube and just recording my voice and just to getting some feedback by some teachers, right? So this is a big enhancement in the technology.